Now, Raisley's donation form will likely be a form you use for almost every one of your campaigns, and so understanding how it works and what you can do with it is really important. Now, let's walk through a quick little demo of what the donation form actually does. Well, first of all, you can see that you have one-time or monthly offerings, and you can change your frequencies also. You also have your dollar handle amounts, which you can add more flavor to, or you also have custom amount available there. But let's select one of the amounts and we go into the next space of the form, which someone would enter their details. Here you can customize each of these forms as well, and we can simply select next. Here we'll go into the payment processing section. I'm just going to add a test credit card number from Stripe. Any expiry will do. And I can simply select donate. This will then process the donation on the back end of Raisley, give them a nice little welcome message, and also the option that they can share this donation with others or the campaign with others too. So what is behind all of this? Well, let's explore that now in your Raisley campaigns. If we go into our campaign for donation form, which is my test one, I can go into pages and we can firstly explore how you put a donation form on a page. Here is my home page, and as you can see, I have the donation form block embedded onto the page called donation form. If I go into my block settings, I can just type in donation, and you'll see that I have two different options. The first is donation button, which we'll explore in just a sec, but also donation form. If I grab the donation form and put it in, it's embedded straight in there, as it's already in there here. Now I can open the settings of this form, and I can also change the title and also show where the donation should go, whether that be a primary campaign or also the logged in user or profile page. Can somewhat be useful for peer-to-peer campaigns, but most of the time people just leave this as automatic. Now the other option that was there that we had a look at was the option called the donation button. This is just a modal version or a pop-up version of this form. And this can be really, really helpful to use when you want to, you're just concerned about the different real estate that might be on the website. Now this is really great when you're using mobile because it means instead of adding the big form in there, you can add a simple button, and this button you can add multiple times on your page because it doesn't take up much real estate. So great for mobile. You have a few different styling options on this here too. And first of all, it's display options. It can be displayed as a single button or donation amounts, which is really great and flexible for you to be using. I also have the option to align it left, center, or right, and also change the button style based on the design styles I've put in design settings. Within the button, I can change the name, and with the donations, I can change the frequency and also who the donation should go to as well. It's a great little block which we typically encourage people to use a lot when it comes to saving some real estate. Let's have a quick look at what it actually looks like in real life. As you can see, I have the donation form here, but I've also got the donation button. And as you said, it is basically just a pop-up or modal version of your donation form, allowing you to save a lot of real estate. So that's how to add a donation form onto your page. And the great part is you can add as many donation forms across your site on whatever page that you like. Now let's explore some of the settings that we can be looking at as well when you go to configure your donation form. If we jump back out into our campaign and go to settings, then donation form, we will find the options here. The first is amounts. Now, by default, intelligent donation amounts will be activated and also enabling regular donations. You can switch off enabling regular donations so it would be one-off payments with intelligent amounts, or leave it on. But what intelligent amounts is doing, it's defaulting the amounts available on your dollar handles for people to see. And this can be really great to use when you're not really sure what dollar handles you should be using. But if we switch this off, you can take the driver's seat and you can, as you can see, add as many different amounts on your form as you like. Now I've got a few little different things going on here, but as you can see, if I hit add amounts, I can add a new amount, let's say $50, give this a title. I can add a thumbnail to it as well. And I also have the option for custom CSS classes, which can be some great use for advanced users too. Now, there's some little options that you can explore within your donation amounts. When you're starting off, we would recommend just leaving the amount because the form really converts well, even just with an amount without descriptions or thumbnails. You also have the option for donation frequencies, and you can add new ones here. At the moment, we have one time, but I've got weekly, fortnightly, 4 weeks, monthly, quarterly, or yearly. And you can be ordering these as well to make sure that the right one is shown by default. And that's a really, really great little feature. Make sure you hit save changes if you are updating any of these as well. Now, if we scroll across, we now have fields, and donation fields is where you're going to be capturing the information that you need. By default, you have first name, last name, email. You also have a core one called Your Message, where someone can add in their own personalized message, and that will appear on things like donation streams and such. And you also have the option for Keep My Donation Anonymous, and these are all core fields available. If I want to add new fields, I can simply select Add New and grab my different fields that I might want to be grabbing, such as marketing opt-in is often a good one, or proximity to cause, asking people things like, how close is your story to our charity? So there's much flexibility that you can be adding within custom fields. Our encouragement is don't ask too many questions, focus on the donation and then ask later on. You also have the option for settings, and here you can be doing a few little things to update your donation form to make it how you want. The first is putting in a placeholder for the custom amount. You also have options for the detailed step headings that are available, the thank you message as well, and you also have the option to configure your modal settings, and I do recommend you looking at this. If you hit configure campaign preview, I can be switching on this option here for a headline, donate today, a description, and also put a photo on the background here. I can show fundraising goal, put in total number of donors as well. There's a lot you can update in regards to the donation modal if you feel like you would like to. And it is worth having a bit of a play in those settings. Next, you do have the options for regular giving. Now, these are for upsell options. When you're using the donation form, one of the things that you will see on the form is if I choose one time, I have this option here available for me, which is a regular giving upsell. It offers a donate $50 a month or half of that, or just keep it as a one-time donation, which was what I was choosing before. And this is all controlled here in the upsell to a monthly regular donation. You can switch this on or off, and you can also update the wording. Under that, you also have the regular giving nudge. What the regular giving nudge is this little message here. It's pointing people to say, hey, monthly is a great option. And you can see the little love hearts also activate as well. So that's the nudge and also the upsell options you have. And then finally, you do have the option to embed this donation form on any other website platform, whether that be Squarespace, Wix, whichever one that you are using. And this can be great. You simply need to copy the embed code, add it to a HTML block on those platforms, and away you go. You can then manage the donation form all within Razorly, but it'll be embedded on your external website on a different platform. So there is so much to explore with the donation form, and this will be one of the things that you'll be playing with a lot in Razorly. So explore and enjoy.